Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a reading for the collective. Hello, collective. Since this is a reading for the collective, I'm not tuning into one person's energies, but the collective. If you would like a reading where I tune into your specific energies, feel free to schedule an appointment with me. The link is in the description box below. So, collective. All right. In your past, you were in memories of love, 6 of Cups. So in the past, you were nostalgic. Okay. Funny. All right. In the past, you were, wow, okay. Feeling very isolated, alone. Maybe overindulging. I feel like the overindulgence was to cover fears and secrets. There was something that you're holding back. Wow. Some kind of indecision that was going on. It was creating bad choices. There was something that was an illusion. Oh, you might have received a premonition that that whatever picture that you were creating, like a illusion of everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. A premonition maybe that things weren't going well. I feel like you might have had this premonition a couple times, maybe over the span of years, like a truth that it was hard for you, like now, or I don't know what to do with that premonition. I don't, it's totally goes against this illusion that I'm creating for myself and telling others. There's such a lack of passion, lack of energy, lack of motivation. Nothing was moving. Like the energy was just it didn't feel like you were making progress. You were working on your personal transformation. However, gosh, there's just so much suffering here, and this like restlessness for change, and also a fear of change. I'm not getting what this is. Since this is a collective reading, there must be many storylines that lead to this type of set of feelings, these type of textures of emotions. So in present time collective, you are in crown chakra. So your crown chakra is right here above your head. It's like a tuner. Whatever the vibration or vibrations, mix of vibrations in your crown chakra, it informs the rest of your chakra columns, what energies to tune into. There's infinite things you can tune into, kind of like cable channels. And you can tune into whatever station you want. So, clarifying the crown chakra for the collective. You're exhausted in present time. Your confidence is destroyed. You're overwhelmed. You're feeling very defensive, maybe overly protective. Wow. So whatever this is that in the past, it's created in present time, this exhaustion, giving up. It is also created, you've stepped up. You're creating boundaries. You're being very direct about your communication. You've gotten some clarity and perspective. Wow. So it does feel like there's struggle and overwhelm. Again, defensiveness, exhaustion, fatigue, lack of motivation, as well as, so it feels like your energy was pretty uniform in the past, that things weren't going, that you were exploring some darker, denser energies. And in present time, you still have some of that overwhelm and exhaustion in your space. However, you also have this new powerful you that's setting boundaries. Maybe because this energy was so prevalent and so all encompassing in your space, that you bossed up a bit. So it does seem that it's some type of partnership that this is about, that has caused so much exhaustion. You might have broken up with this person, broken up if it's a relationship, or left a job, left some type of partnership. Could even be a family situation. Just you've created boundaries. Feels like you're choosing yourself. I need to take care of myself. Oh, it's more than I need to take care of myself. I'm taking responsibility for myself. The buck stops here. I'm making the decisions. And by tuning into that energy and making that choice, your wheel of fortune has moved to the upright. Your karma, what karma is action. So whatever you put out into the world, you get back. It's not a punishment. You can receive karma that's positive, because what you put out is what you get back. So karma, a lot of times people talk about, oh, they're receiving karma. Well, with that, then it means what they put out that was perceived as negative is now coming back. You're receiving good karma. There's something that you've put out into the world that's beautiful and lovely, and that's coming back to you. I'm getting that the more that you care about yourself, the more you take responsibility for yourself, the more you care about your boundaries and set them, then the universe is like, oh, okay, that's what we're playing now. We're tuning into that energy. And so now the universe is starting, your reflection back from the 3D is starting to be the same, that your boundaries are being respected more and more. More clarity. Wow, that looks really powerful. Oh, okay. So it looks like whatever this connection is or was, it's the worst. Betrayal. 10 swords in the back. A bit of an overkill, if I would say so myself. There's a painful ending. Betrayal, loss, feeling defeated. Boy, it's amazing. It's kind of like this indecision. I don't know what to do. And then something, and then you got 10 swords in the back. So it took until the worst, most painful thing to happen. But what's beautiful about this is that you have learned from every sword that you've pulled from your back, and then you kept one and leveled up. Truth. You're in your truth. Boundaries. Nobody's going to put swords on my back. I am communicating clearly. Wow. All right, so now we've got the Six of Cups coming back. It was in your past energy, and now it's coming up in your current energy. I feel like this is speaking to healing your inner child, healing younger you, healing the you that stayed and stayed and stayed in this unhealthy connection. Your higher self is in the energy of partnerships and alliances. 3 of Wands. So some of you might have moved out, moved away from this relationship, like maybe physically moved away and gone out. And some of you are still in grief and loss for this connection. The disappointment. And feel like you put so much into this connection, and there's just so much grief. And I feel like the grief is keeping you from seeing that. You've leveled up, but you're still working through grief. It's going to take a while. Your higher self is reminding you how intuitive you are, to trust yourself, to trust your intuition. There was something in the past, maybe a premonition. So your higher self is saying, trust your intuition, trust, some gifts that you have other than your 5 senses. What does partnerships and alliances? That you will recover from financial loss. Oh, some of you, there's a disconnect. Like the more you gave to this connection, the less you gave to this connection, your connection with the divine, your connection to your higher self. That financial abundance does not come from without you, it comes from within. To connect with that, to connect with the energy, the feeling of abundance. It feels like there's not to remember your self-worth. Some of you might be focusing on work because to distract you, because the emotions and grief are a lot. You might be still some part of you subconsciously might still be trying to heal this connection. You might have your person, whoever you're connected with, their energy still in your space that you are trying to heal, instead of just releasing it and giving their energy back. You really can't heal someone else's energy. Only they can change their energy. Your challenge right now is spiritual strength. So interesting. This is 9 of Wands. This image looks so different than the original 9 of Wands. It's more like there's a burden. You're burdened. You're getting close to an end of a cycle. Your challenge is to take this home, to release these burdens. I like that this fella here, this person, is not carrying anything, and the spiritual strength is that this person, the higher self, spirit guides, the divine energy is holding things up. You have the strength. Your challenge is realizing your strength, getting in touch with your spiritual strength, to not believe the illusions of the 3D and old 3D paradigms. It's vibration first and then everything else. It's not out in the 3D to change my vibration. It's change your vibration so your reflection from the 3D becomes different. Your challenge is to let go of the brutality, the lies, of replaying all the trauma that happened. It's creating a lot of confusion and chaos in your space. It's creating delays and frustration. The more you're trying to heal this energy in your space, it's just gumming up the works. I just want to validate that the energy here and what I'm seeing in the cards is that this is a lot of shattered dreams. You really wanted this to work. And oh, it's just so much. I mean, 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups in reverse is just, they feel so painful. This is just so much pain that you've endured. Shattered dreams. And your challenge is to move away, to move forward, to be courageous. Pick a direction that's for you, that excites you. It doesn't have to be big. It might be hard to reach excitement in this energy, but even if that excitement is treating yourself to a cup of coffee following your excitement. Move forward. If you need help seeking guidance, a professional, seeking support, finding people who will stand with you, who will support you, who make you feel, who can connect into, yes, you can do this energy, staying away from and using those boundaries to keep a boundary between you and people who want to keep you in the past, want to keep you thinking about and talking about this relationship. There's a need to energetically disconnect, to stop thinking about it so much, and to figure out, accept what happened, figure out how to process these emotions without the storyline, so the emotions can be felt, can flow through you, maybe expressing them through some type of artistic expression, music, art, writing, dance, poetry, allowing these really difficult emotions to be expressed and flow through you, feel them in a healthy way so they can move on and so you can move on. So, all right, collective, I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. Bye.